Wednesday once again and gather around my friends. But Jack and Lisa leading, let the good times begin. We're sharing dreams of treasures, stories of the gold. On Gold Fever Radio, watch our adventures unfold. It's that golden passion shining in our eyes. And join the crew today. Let's chase those prize. It's Gold Fever Radio. Gather round for the dream. With Jack and Lisa guiding, we're a cheerful team. Treasure hunting adventures, we're on a roll. Join the endless journey, let's dig for that gold. From rivers to the valleys, we're on the hunt. Metal detectors beat, it's the thrill that we flaunt.
Hey! Wow, I was just getting into the
Yeah, I was gonna say you played that music really for a long time.
a long time. I was getting into it. Well, welcome everybody, Gold Fever Radio once again. Wednesday, September the whatever date it is.
17th.
You'd think that would be, oh yeah, right at the bottom of the computer right there. Right there. Let me see who is peeping in here. Paul, hello, Paul. Josh Cooper, hello. Half Bucket, hello. Mark Nye, welcome. Billy Z, Mike B, and old Brad Hayden, hello, everybody, and hello, all. Buck Rackley, welcome, 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 welcome.
Welcome.
What's been happening, Lisa? What's been happening on your end over there?
Oh, it's raining today. Raining nasty. It was raining yesterday too. We had thunder boom booms and heavy rain, and yeah, yucky day today.
Oh,
But supposed to be nicer tomorrow. And then
nice here.
what?
It's nice here.
Oh, okay.
Karen
Yeah.
Nye, hello, Karen.
Yeah. Well, I think the weather's going to be nicer going forward now after this weekend. Now I have to check I have to start looking at the Vegas weather.
The Vegas weather. That's right. Next Wednesday we will be in Vegas.
No, we won't. You will.
I'll be in Vegas on Wednesday. You'll be in Vegas on Thursday.
Correct.
So I will be live in from Vegas.
Yeah. Just
Grown. What's that? Trichome? Wonder Valley, California. Checking in. Well, welcome. So maybe I'll put the camera in my pocket and I'll walk around the casino.
and when I'll get there Thursday, they'll tell me, look in the security office because there you'll be. I don't like that. Don't do that.
I think I'll do that. I'll go play a slot machine and do live from Vegas. Here I am playing slots, so it's live if I win or lose.
Do that.
I've filmed me playing the slots before, but I'll just do it more live, you know.
Yeah. I'd be more careful.
Hey, see my new toy right there?
I see it.
Do you see that?
Yes, I do.
You know what that is?
I do.
Do you?
I do.
Everybody else does too.
Okay, that's good.
Nathan Wood. Hello, Nate. I've been doing these. See what that is?
It's a little baby gold pen.
That's a little baby gold pen. Look what it says inside of it.
There's Gold Fever Adventures inside of it.
That's right. Little baby gold pens. That's what I'm printing up. So I got tons of them printed up. And I figured what I would do, I should maybe starting tomorrow, A reel-to-reel movie projector. That's right. Karen says, Mark is going to kill me for this, but thought everyone could use a good laugh. At 4 a.m., I woke up to thump, a big thump, looked over, and Mark fell out of bed. That's funny. That's funny, but you know what that reminds me of? I know why you're laughing for, Lisa. So, a while back, quite a few months ago, I don't know what, but I was fighting somebody in bed in my dreams, I guess, and I jumped up to give him a kick. So, like you jump to swing around and kick him in the head. So I jumped up and I kicked myself right out of bed. And I hit the floor. So I know how that feels.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm laughing at. Oh goodness. Oh, I
So,
needed that little chuckle today.
hey, so this is what I thought I'd do. So I've been printing a ton of these little gold pans up, these little mini gold pans.
Yeah.
And I need to offer them in kits. So in a kit, you get your choice of whatever color. I mean, they come in like I've got blue and red and black and white and green and purple. Yeah, but they come in these little pans here. And see, and then I would give a little glass vial. I'd give a little suction tweezer things here. I'd give us a little bag of pay dirt here. It's got gold in there too, piece of gold in there, and even one of these golden shovels. This is steel, metal.
Cool.
I didn't print that as metal. And I think I'd offer them, and we'll see how that goes. And maybe an extra $5, I'd even personalize, put your own name in it or something.
Oh,
But anyway, so that's what I've been kind of doing. Billy Z, hello. Jack, are you going to be at the campsite this winter? And will have equipment for sale? Mark says that's what I was doing. That's right. Kick somebody right in the head and you kicked yourself out of bed. Uh, so we won't stay at the campground, but we will be there off and on at the campground. We have a meeting with the new owners of the campground next month to kind of talk about going forward, what activities they want to do and all that type of stuff, and then we'll start to post stuff of what's happening and all of that.
But yes, you will have equipment for sale.
Oh yes, well we always and you can contact right now for equipment. You don't have to wait there. We always have equipment for sale. I've been collecting, so I just wanted to give a shout out to these people, the Dream Met guys. I had a problem with one of my other things, and I just posted it that I left it in the sun and it warped it on me, and they sent me a new one. I didn't ask for a new one. They didn't charge me for it. They just sent it to me, and that was my fault.
Oh, very nice.
I thought that was pretty good of them to do that. I've also been collecting these here. Jay Bulford, Jay, how you doing? Jay, look, I got a new 3D printer. It's better than the other ones. I was thinking about you today, Jay, thinking, sure wished I knew how to CAD to draw some stuff. I'd start printing my pans up or something, but I lost my CAD drawer, Jay. But do you still got all your equipment, Jay? I'll tell you what, these new 3D printers now are so much more sophisticated than what them other ones were. I still got my CAD. Oh, cool. These ones here do automatic leveling. You can do 4 colors. You select your colors, multicolor things. So anyway, these are a lot better than what them other ones were. A lot more better. I can make models for you. Cool. The only thing I've been doing, Jay, is doing little gold pans. Little gold pans. I did a metal detector. I printed up. I've had problems with printing the metal detectors up. They keep falling apart on me. Is it a bamboo? No, it's not a bamboo. They were a little more pricier. I went with the Forge Force one. You sold your printer. I did too, Jay, because because the newer ones are just so much nicer. I haven't had any clog issues on my nozzles, knock on wood, so far. It's been doing pretty good on me. And I've only had it a couple of days, but I've been running up the storm. But I've been collecting these gold backs. Pretty cool, huh?
Uh-huh.
That's probably blurry. This is a 5. It says 5. I don't know, 5 something. 5 Florida Goldbacks. It looks like it's 1/1200th of a troy ounce, 14 karat gold. But so I've been starting to collect these things. I see people starting to collect them now, buying them and collecting them. Maybe we'll put these on, start to collect some of this stuff, and for the next wheel or something. Maybe we'll have to do that next month or something. Angel has 3 ankle makes and a smaller one. I forgot the name. No, I forgot the name. The ones that we used to have a long time ago, but they were pretty cheap, and you had to always level it, and it would get out of level easily, and then it would gum up on you. And this one here is pretty cool. This one here, you can even attach the camera to it, so and then it hooks up to your phone, so you can watch it from a distance and control it from your phone. In case something goes wrong, you can stop it or pause it or whatever, all from your phone, and you can watch it printing right from your phone. And the cameras only, I looked at them, they're only like $40 to hook a camera into there, but I don't need the camera part of it. And I can buy an enclosure to enclose it. Jay, I know, built enclosures for the ones we used to have. But this one here, you can buy an enclosure to hook on. But anyway, how much for the small gold pans and kit? Karen wants one. I was thinking if I did the whole thing, the vials, the everything, the dirt, the gold, everything, maybe $24.95 or something like that. You think that's a good deal? I don't know. That's what I think.
A good deal. That's a good deal. Oh,
I mean, yeah, I've got I was going to hook up a phone onto that there to let that film, but some of these things are taking, like 6-7 hours, and I'd have to film that, hold that camera there for 6-7 hours and let it do. But this one's kind of weird. This one, the other one that I know we had, the thing dropped down to the table. This one, the thing stays up and the table rises up to you. So it's kind of hard to get the camera that high or in between the brackets to see anything. But no, they were under $400, Jay. This one here, particular one. So I've been kind of watching some YouTube videos on it and stuff like that there. So that's what I've been, anyways, playing with. I was going to print up a gnome today for Lisa, and it said it was going to take 4 days. So I decided I better not. This model I got is the AD5X. AD5X. And I got it on Amazon, off of Amazon. I think it was like $369, I think it was. Oh. And then, of course, your filament. You need filament, too. So, but like I say, Jay, this one's a lot better than what it is. But what I wanted to do, I still want to one day do those heart pans, Jay. I needed to make a couple changes to those, couple things, and then do a good 3D CAD print of one of them, and then find a mold maker to do some of those. But that's why I say about the CAD. You still got all your files and all of that on those pans and that, those famous. I did a little video a while back and people talked about them. They wanted how to get a hold of one of them. I still have that model. Cool. So maybe we'll have to talk about it, how to, and you can make the changes to them, a few changes or something like that, so we can see if we can't get them out into production. Now, I don't know a whole lot about all these here, but somebody was telling, I'm using filament. What kind of filament am I using? I forget what kind I'm using. Anyway, somebody said I should be using ABS or something like that. I'm using, what am I using? I am using PLA. I'm using PLA. And somebody said I should be using ABS. I don't know. And you can even get filament that is stretchy. So you can, like smash things and push them together, stuff like that there, which is kind of weird. Anyway, Lisa, what's going on over there? What's happening?
Oh, I told you it's raining here. It's raining. It's 8:15, and nothing much going on here. But today is National Guacamole Day.
I always had a question about guacamole. How come if you buy a, what are they called? Avocado.
Avocado,
It's called an avocado. But if you smash it up, it becomes guacamole. How come it's just not a smashed up avocado?
because it makes it sound more tasty if you call it guacamole.
But just because you smash it up, I don't
Well,
understand.
but there's more stuff in it. It's not just plain avocado stuff. There's other stuff inside it that make it guac.
Oh,
You-
guac. Anyways,
Yeah.
okay. What else happening?
It's also National Play-Doh Day,
Okay.
National Cinnamon Raisin Bread Day, and National Working Parents Day. In case you didn't know that. Famous birthdays today, September 17th, Hank Williams. Did you know that Hank Williams died? He was only 30 years old.
I did not know that. Did you know
Yeah.
Hank Williams had a kid called Hank Williams Jr.?
Yes. Are you ready for some football? I remember him. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Also, actress Anne Bancroft was her birthday today. Phil Jackson, you know who that is.
He used to be a coach for the Chicago Bulls.
Well, he played
And
for the
then
Knicks.
went with the
He
Lakers.
coached, yeah, that's right. But he played for the Knicks. Yes.
Oh,
Phil
man.
Jackson's birthday. John Ritter's birthday. Remember John Ritter?
He was on 3.5 Girls or something.
Yeah. Three's Company is very close to that.
Okay.
And it's also Patrick Mahomes' birthday today.
Oh, okay.
Patrick Mahomes was born in 1995.
Wow. He's pretty young, huh?
He's pretty young.
I also got a new metal detector, an Octa. It's called Octa. They're pulse
Octa?
induction. Yeah, they got a huge thing on them, a huge screen. Yes, Brad, I got one of them in. I got one. I haven't took it out and played with it yet, but I want to see if I can find meteorites with it. Really, my main thing, because I can cover like 3 or 4 feet, stretched out with the big coral on it, rather than just my little dinky one. So I'll be testing that in the upcoming thing to see how great of a detector that is, and then we'll look for some treasures with it too. Hank Williams, his name was Hiram till he changed it. Hiram. When I hear the word Hiram, I think it's something women use or something. Oh, that's something different. Never mind.
Stop yourself right there. Stop talking, please. Go back to talking about your gold pans, something that you really know about.
Anyways, what else is going on in the world?
So
So you've been on vacation, Craig Carter. That's a place in Utah. That's right, Hiram, Utah. You're right, Craig. That's what I was trying to refer to.
yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Move.
My brother lives in Hiram, Utah. Actually, it's not Hiram. It's called Harriman.
Yeah.
Yeah, but so close.
Yeah.
Anyways, but yeah. So I do have a brother that lives there in Harriman, Utah.
Stephen, yeah.
Yes. I haven't talked to none of them for a long time. I haven't even talked to my dad for a long time. One day I'll have to give him a call. So anyway, you've been on your vacation for what, 3 weeks now?
Yep.
Seems like forever. So you'll be coming back next week. So you'll be
Correct.
and just in time for the winter starts to go. Did you get your Gold Monster 2000 yet? I have not, Paul. They have not been, I guess, officially released yet. I am on the list for one, though. So as soon as I get one, I will test it, and we'll see how that works. If anybody else wants to get on the list for one, call and let me know. Julianne Berry, hello, welcome. So, but anyways, so yes, then you'll be back home, and then the
Yeah,
party starts.
I fly back into Vegas next Thursday morning.
Are you going to be playing bingo at the hotel again? Probably, I'm
The
sure.
sunshine.
Does the sun rise and
Yeah.
set?
Do you breathe in oxygen? Of course, I'm going to be playing bingo. That's a
Uh,
silly question.
that is still a silly question. I
But I,
understand.
but I did tell you to bring your bathing suit, so we'll save some money.
Uh-oh. Mark Knight says, Jack just sent you PayPal for one of those mini kits. Purple, thanks. Wow. Okay. I will get you a purple one out there. Uh, actually, here's the filament for the purple right here. See that?
Ooh, that's pretty purple.
Yeah, that's those are ones I'm printing next. So just in time. People seem to be liking purple. I've been, people. I posted a little picture the other day, and people was, I do the bear shit in the woods. Yes, and people was saying, "You got it in purple." So purple must be a pretty thing. Karen likes the color. That's nice. So I will prepare it. I know that we have your address someplace. If you didn't include that in there, I know Lisa.
Normally it's in the PayPal, but I have it.
Okay, if need be, but well,
I have it.
I got to find little boxes to put them in or something too. I don't know how little small boxes I can find, but I'll have to get some boxes so I don't have to put them in great big things. Shipping and everything is really becoming astronomical. So, for some reason here when I get deliveries, the UPS now FedEx when they deliver a package, they just take a picture of it and go about it. The mail people they just leave it on the porch. Same with FedEx, but UPS for some reason uh, they make me sign for it, and if I'm not here, they won't leave it. They'll just leave a note. And the one guy told me was that apparently who used to live here a long time ago must have had some problems with him because they put whatever they call that do not deliver or something if nobody's home or something.
But they flag
So
the address.
yeah, so the driver said just call UPS and just tell them to release that whole thing. So I said okay. So then he delivered again. He said, "Did you call?" I said, "No, I hadn't had a chance yet." I said, "But I'll call." So I called the day. It is a nightmare to try to find. I was going to record it because what it reminded me of when it says, would you like to please put in your tracking number? And I'm yelling, agent, agent, agent. Oh, would you like to track your package? No, 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 agent, agent. And,
Uh-huh.
and that's just what it was like. Finally, it says, oh, you want to speak to somebody? Yes. Well, please tell me more about your problem. Agent, agent. So finally, this guy comes on. Oh, how may I help you there, Mr. Tucker? Oh my gosh, here we go again. As soon as this happens, you know that it's nobody. So I explained to him, and he said, I don't understand what you're saying. I need your tracking number. I don't want to track a package. I need to release something. I don't understand. I said, let me speak to your supervisor. Okay, please hold. You know what? I was on hold for 20 minutes, and finally I just hung up. I
Okay,
got
so
absolutely nowhere.
let me tell you, the next time that happens, when you have Abu in India, what you say is, please let me speak to somebody in the United States, and they flip you over. Absolutely, that's all you have to do.
Okay. So, have you ever seen Charlie where he goes in for drugs and it says something about and he says I need something to help me sleep and so the pharmacist says oh here's Doctor Habu whatever. He's in
Mm.
India and so you see Doctor Habu and he says hello this is Doctor Habu how may I help you and he says and whatever and he said oh please turn your head and cough. Oh, you got glaucoma. I'll send you a prescription right over. Oh, hold on a second. He answers the other phone. Direct TV. How may I help you? They probably do everything. But, anyways, what? we shouldn't talk like that, huh?
No, no.
Uh, you tell him, Lisa, what? Tell me to shut up?
I didn't tell you to shut up.
I
You
don't know. Karen just
no,
said, you tell me.
no, I
Oh,
didn't tell you to shut up.
she's telling me, you tell me something. So you
I
tell me something. Karen said, you tell me something.
huh?
So you tell him, Lisa. So tell me what?
Behave yourself.
That's not what he's supposed to tell me something.
I'm telling you to behave yourself.
Okay, anyways. Uh, so we tried to get, Tim back east, Tim and Mike Punk, but he was saying something about he didn't have internet at the mine, I guess, or something, and he would check and get back with me, and I never heard nothing back, so I'm assuming that that never happened. Jack, your car warranty is about to expire. Yeah, I get those calls too. How to get things done the right way. Okay. Uh, so let's see. So that's all I've got to talk about. Uh,
You have plenty to talk about.
no, I play with. I haven't been out and done a whole lot. I've still been trying to get. I went back and got 4 buckets of dirt from over there at that one spot where I found all that gold at, and I only got 1 bucket left, but I ran 3 of them and didn't find nothing in them. So I just don't. I mean, that is so weird. That whole stretch. That's probably over 100 yards long. That stretch. And now that whole stretch, I stopped and got 4 buckets of dirt out of that whole stretch in one spot. And I ran it, and the amount of gold that came out of that was over a gram of gold. Chunky pieces, nice pieces. So then I went back and got 5 buckets. Didn't find nothing. Went back and got a few more buckets. Didn't find nothing. I went all around that whole area. Didn't find really nothing. Went back to that spot, got a few more buckets. I found one piece, and that was all. So you're going to tell me that whole entire stretch, I put that shovel in just that one spot to get all that gold?
No, I told you what happened. Somebody was walking there and dropped a vial of gold and couldn't find what he dropped and moved on, and that's what you found. Because that's
Okay, but
just
still,
way
even
too
if
hard to believe.
that's what Mark just said, an old drunk miner lost it. Even if that's the case, you're going to tell me I put the shovel in that one spot to find all that?
That was your lucky day.
Yeah. Hey, Jack, how do you like the Walker watch? I just bought one en route. It was pretty good. I mean, you saw the video on that there. Uh, what did I do with that? Well, I thought I had that someplace. Don't I have that? I don't know why they love sending me there. There's another one too. This one's Cost Pit. This one was the Walker fit one. They sent me this to test out, so I tested it for them. I mean, it was a nice watch. Look at that. It's all back in its thing again,
Mm-hmm.
like it was brand new. I really love the screen on it. See, pretty, huh?
Really.
Anyways, and so yeah, they sent me this to test out. So I tested it. It's a nice. I mean, I wear an Apple one myself, so it's hard for me to get a grip on these. I can't wear these other ones, like I said, because I wear my Apple Watch. But so I tested it. But what I thought about doing, I've got. What have I got? I've got a wallet. I've got a few watches. I've got anyway all this stuff that they send me to test. One of these days we're going to have a wheel and just put all this stuff on the wheel and get rid of a drone. They sent me a drone. Yeah, I got the Walker Fit military one. Cool. I mean, it's a decent thing. I was impressed with what all it can do, and it's heavy duty, and and everything? Did you mix up your buckets? Yeah, no. Wait for you to come out here, Brad, so you can dig too. But no, I was impressed with and the cost of it's not bad. I mean, if I wasn't into didn't have the Apple and the iPhones and all of that, iPads, and I would probably just, I mean, it was still hooked up to mine, but it does everything the Apples do and all of that. So, I mean, you've got one of them too, Lisa,
I do.
that they sent.
Mm-hmm.
I know you talk on it on your
Yeah.
watch. You
Yeah.
talk on it, and do you check your other stuff with it, your blood pressures and
I
all of
check
that
my blood pressure, my steps, my heartbeat. Yeah. My heart rate. Yeah.
with that there? So they
Yeah.
they do quite a bit. So, but yeah, that was like the third one that they sent to me, different companies. Uh, but hey, if they want to send me something, I get requests all the time. I mean, there's some things they want me to do a game, or they want me. There's a lot of things I don't. I tell them no, or I say, or I don't respond to. But if it's something that, metal detectors, I got a metal detector, little kids detector. If it's something that I don't mind using or doing, I'll do a video for it. I'll test them out.
If somebody wants you to test out a diamond ring, that would be nice.
Yeah, it was only $40. I've seen people like these printers. They say, "Yeah, the company sent me the printer to do a video on that." Well, send me a printer then to do a video on it. So
I want a printer. I want a diamond ring.
this diamond ring don't shine for you anymore.
I want a diamond ring. That would be nice if some company would have you test that out.
I'll get you a diamond ring.
Okay.
It might be Zubik zirconia, or it might be glass. I
Mm-hmm.
get you a diamond ring though.
Then that ain't diamond then.
It is diamond. It says diamond on there. It might
Yeah.
say imitation diamond, but it still says
Oh,
diamond.
yeah. Okay.
Or we'll go to Arkansas and we'll dig in the Arkansas mine,
Yeah, I'm
and
sure that's what we're doing that too.
and then when you get a diamond, then we'll have it mounted in a ring for you.
Yeah. Okay.
Has anybody been to the Arkansas diamond mine and actually got a diamond out of there? Some of them I hear they get them appraised and they're very pricey and very they're worth a lot of money. It's only $40, Billy says. Yeah, they're not really that bad price wise. I think this one here that I had was $49 or something like that. So yeah, they're right there. Uh, I'm just an old chunk of coal, but I'm going to be a diamond someday. Someday.
Yep.
And if you put pressure on it, you'll get it even faster. Mark knows the best place for diamond rings cheap too. He bought me one. Oh, that's funny right there. That's funny.
Hmm.
Yeah, we'll have to talk and see what that place. It's not Jared, I guess then, huh?
Probably not.
It's called Amazon. Yeah, we were going to get our rings at Amazon. What kind of ring? What's my ring?
Yours, oh, mine is ceramic. Yours is tungsten?
Is it tungsten?
I think so.
One of them we looked at had meteorites in the middle of it. It's not this one, is it?
No,
Tungsten
no, no.
meteorite.
Yours is the same as mine, but mine is ceramic.
And mine's tungsten.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, here's mine. Oh,
Bam, bam.
can't get it. Yeah.
Oh, pretty. So anyway, so what else is going on, Lise?
What else is going on? Well, my friend Phyllis is doing a yard sale this weekend. If anybody happens to be in Forked River, New Jersey, come on by. Uh, yeah, we're doing a yard sale Friday and Saturday. Going out to dinner with some friends Friday night. Going out with my granddaughters on Saturday, and then going up to Adams on Wednesday next week.
Cool.
Yeah, because he's going to
So
take me to the airport.
Mark and Karen, they're in different rooms, I guess. So they're both on their own phones. It's like that old couple we have used to come in all the time. We'd ask a question, And so they were always on different phones so they could both answer it fast. When are
Yeah.
you guys planning to get back out here again? Mark or Karen, it don't matter which one of you, either one of you can answer. uh, we'll have to get together and go out to dinner or something.
Something.
After Christmas, oh, because you got all the kids you got to tend to and all that. That's late. We'll have to go down. We'll spend the Saturday out. Something. We'll go out bowling. That'd be fun, wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Go bowling or hang out at go eat, go bowling or something. We could do that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sounds good. We went bowling once since we've been here, huh?
Yeah, we did.
And
Well,
we
that's not true. We bowl.
oh, Mark says bingo too.
Mm. Yeah.
Uh,
We bowl.
we do both on the
We
Nintendo.
bowl.
We bowl all the time on the
We
Nintendo
bowl.
Wii. So when we go out to the bowling alley and people say, "Do you guys bowl?" Say, "Yeah, we bowl.
We bowl.
We bowl all the time." And they say,
We
"Really? Where do you
do.
go?" In our house. Oh, you guys
Yeah.
got a bowling alley in your house? No.
Yeah.
Well, how do you
Yeah.
bowl? We bowl.
Yeah. Yeah.
We bowl on the Nintendo Wii.
We do. We do.
And there's bowling on the Nintendo Wii, and I kick your ass.
And the one time that I did beat you, you whined like a little girl.
That's not true.
That is true. That is true. And then what he does for people who don't know, so we have one little dog and one big dog. And the big dog, she's an Australian Shepherd, and she's big. She's a little on the chubby side. She's a big dog. I'm sure you've seen her walking around behind him. Anyway, what he does is he makes sure he tells her to lay down in front of me. So like she's in my bowling lane, so I have to step over her. So I'm bowling with a handicap besides.
Why? We know wah 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 wah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Right. Everybody knows you.
they know you. Wah
Yeah.
wah wah wah. Anyways, okay. So I haven't heard nothing about the Gold Monster 2. Anybody talking about it or anything like that? Jennifer, call Lisa a Wambulane. I'm not sure what that is. Wambulane. What's a Wambulane?
I have no idea spell it.
WHAMBU, a Wambulance. WHAM, whining, whining ambulance. Oh, that's what you were doing, that whining sound. You were making the ambulance sound.
No. 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 The wah 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 is
That was
Charlie
it.
Brown's teacher.
Oh,
That's Charlie Brown's teacher. That's
Oh,
what you hear. Wah 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 wah.
So, anyways, have you heard when the 2000 is supposed to be out, Jennifer? I haven't heard. I called the distributor and they told me they didn't know exactly when they were supposed to be released, but I did get my name on the list for one, and they thought sometime later this month or maybe even in October. But I heard a long time ago they're supposed to be out in September, which we are now in September. So I don't know. Now by the end of the year, yeah, probably, yeah, by the end of the year, fall. So anyway, so I'm on that list to get me one, and then we'll see how great it's supposed to be. But I've been hearing, different people tell me that it's not what they've got it cracked up to be. It's supposed to just be like a multi-frequency one thing. Is all it does. It's basically the same housing. Everything's the same, but it's just more multi-frequency. So that'd be almost just exactly the same thing as the Equinox or something like that with, multi-frequency. So we'll see how that's going to work out. And somebody said it was supposed to be a PI machine and VLF, and then somebody else said there's no way they're going to kill their 6,000 or 7,000 flagship models with an awesome Gold Monster 2, so it's still going to be below all them other machines. So then somebody says it's not what it's cracked up to be. So, anyways, I'm interested to see what it does anyway. So we'll see. JP swears by it for tiny gold. Uh, I mean, I know it will pick up, but like out there in that meat view, I was out there last week after that rains came in and hunting some of them, them washes down there where that caliche lies at. And I'm picking up from the metal shards from back where, they must have ran the backhoe or the blade scraped all that, piles up down through there. And picking up those little dinky metal shards is what the 6,000 will pick up. It just blows me away. But of course, and then you don't have that VLF with all the hot rocks in that either. Has shown me handfuls of tiny nuggets, but life's too short to dig that stuff. That's right. We want the big stuff. Does it have the frequency on the screen like the 900? No, I think exactly the same. From what I think, it was just exactly the same as the Gold Monster. I don't remember what it looked like. Yeah, everything flashes in the storm like we had. It was next level, but it's going to be better on spongy gold as well. Well, it'll be interested when they come out anyway. It's just another machine to play with. Uh, it's like Fisher. They swear they're coming out with their machine the last 3 years. It's going to be out. 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 That's all you hear, and it never ever happens. Like the 5,000, not able to find yet. 7,000 structured. It's important as well. Spongy crystal one. So I'll get one just because I still use. Next will be the Axiom. I still I use my Gold Monster occasionally, but I wish the 6,000 would be like the Gold Monster. That's what they need to do is put that, how they have the where you can go iron or non-iron, like how the Gold Monster does. I wish they would put that on the 6,000. That would be kick ass. Tell them to do that, Jennifer. I'm buying one, but only Reese basic gold that I have in my property. Jim Taylor, the Gold Monster 2000 is a multi-frequency and PI 1700 to 1899 and supposed to be released in October. Oh, well, thank you, Jim. Frequency PI, but see how I don't understand how a PI because that would make it an axiom. Yeah, I don't see how that PI is going to work on that there multi-frequency. They're not going to kill their 6,000 or 7,000 machines to make something better than those machines. But released in October. Anyway, so I got on the list to get me one as soon as they come out. And the Axiom would be a good one if they would do an update of that or, like do a version 2 of the Axiom because the Axiom isn't a bad machine. But like I said, I've used it. I found a piece of gold once with it, but I just found it a little kind of awkward. And I think if they would, do like the version 2 of it, like a lot of these companies do, the Axiom 2 or the Axiom 20,000 or something, then I think that would probably be a pretty good machine. And Fisher, I think they're going out of business. So I don't know. They haven't been doing anything. What do you want updated? On the 6,000? Or improve on the Axiom? I don't remember. It's been a long time since. It's been quite a few years since I've used that machine. I just found out, I got it. I used it a couple of times and then really didn't care for it. And then I gave it up on it. And I just thought, it needed something, but I don't remember what that was. But I do know that I think when I first used it, I couldn't get it to discriminate or whatever it does. And then I found out later I was using the wrong coral on that one where you have to use the double D, I guess, to do that with that. But, I know it's a decent machine and I know people like it. It doesn't compare to my 6,000 and it's hard to justify, using another machine like that when you're so used to using what you use to find gold, that to try something else with. A beer bottle opener and holder. So, but anyways, so looking forward to that. So we'll see more about that. Jim says multi-frequency and PI, 1,700 to 1,899. That's kind of pricey. $2,000 or $2,000. Of course, I heard it was going to be around the $1,800 range, so I guess that's probably it. It's a pain in the ass around hot rocks. I'll say that much. Yeah, that's the 6,000 still. I'll still pick up. It seems like there's one hot rock that the 6,000 will still pick up, but everything else pretty well the 6,000 doesn't pick up. And hate having to read ground balance when you switch timings. That's where the 5,000 is handier. Yeah. Gary Jocham. Look at this, Gary. I found something, Gary. Oh, they're tangled up again. Reba. Ooh, cha-cha, reba. Ooh, reba. I can do a whole dance. Reba. Ooh. Just got back from a Santa school. Santa are much more than ho, ho, ho. Santa Clauses are becoming watch for ice amigo. There is no enhanced. You can quickly flip into the check if it's a hot rock. Anyway, that's how I wish they'd do the 6,000 is just put that screen on it, that goes back or forth to ferrous or non-ferrous. I think that'd be kick-ass on that 6,000. But other than that, that's an excellent machine, the 6,000, I think. So anyways, that's all I've got to talk about. Next week I'll be in Vegas. Huh?
Yep. Next week you'll be in Vegas. Yep.
I'll be in Vegas for next Wednesday's show. So
I will not be on the show next Wednesday.
No, so it'll be a quick show next Wednesday. I'll come on to say hi. If anything, I'll walk around the casino and we'll play some slot machines together. I'll have the phone in my pocket, where you can just see me doing something and see how much money I lose. So Lisa will say,
Yeah.
Easy come, easy go.
Great.
And then I'll go to the bingo hall.
Oh.
In your honor.
In my honor. Thank you.
You're welcome. So anyways, that's all I got to talk about, everybody.
Okay.
Good yakking with you all again. Like, share, subscribe. If you're not a subscriber, Facebook, YouTube, Gold Fever Adventures, everything above. Pipi La Pew. Jack, what did you think of the damage when you were here? We are expecting another flood warning in the next few days. Wow. Yeah, I couldn't believe the amount of damage that went on around, driving down. I tried to go down Ann Terrace and the road was closed down going down Ann Terrace. I couldn't go that way, so I had to go all the way around. And I heard Stockton Hill was closed for a while, but then you could see where like the drop-offs where, of the road where it ate part of the road away and dropped down. And when I looked at some of those washes that I used to drive through the old Pierce Ferry Road going into the private property there, private grounds, they had big boulders in the middle of the road that you couldn't cross there, and drop-offs cut down, so you had to drive all the way up and around. And you'd see the trees and the debris from the wash. They were like 3-4 feet high up in the trees. And the wash coming up over the road, heck, that's like 20 feet high or something. And that had to come up over the road, so they got hammered. I mean, they got hammered. The town is still on a boil notice. I don't know why I got them that alert to boil my water. And I started boiling my water here. And then when I went back to see it again, it said it was for Meadview. And I thought, oh, well, that's not me. That's Meadview. But yeah, they did get hammered there. So I know a lot, and I was finding a lot of junk, a lot of pieces of junk, which, of course, anytime you're digging in any of those ravines and stuff like that, all that, junk gets washed in too with any gold. There's more junk out there than there is gold out there. But if I'm finding all that junk again, I know I'll find the gold again too. Sometimes you got to get rid of the junk before you can go find the gold. I found that out there the first time I was out there. I probably picked up 300-400 pieces of junk, and then all of a sudden all the gold came in. So Pierce Ferry Road is toast. Yeah, they're anyway, so yeah, come on out. So anyways, everybody, that's all I got to say, all we got to yak about this time. So we've got the Superstition Rendezvous. We'll be up there in November 14th, I think, 15th, 16th. And then we got the my Patreon outing will be November, whatever that is, the weekend after that one, whatever that is. But you guys all get notified and all that. So anyways, want to appreciate you guys all hanging with us another week, yakking. Oh, wait, I saw a comment. Jim said a comment. What did Jim say? Let me see where he say that at. He posted something. I just saw it. Did I see him say something? The 2000 is frequency is supposed to be 15 to 40. I don't know why they always do that for the frequency. Same with all of them. Because, like the gold monster is 45. 45 is the ideal frequency. And they put it down to all them, the equinoxes and all them. They only go up to the 40 or something. They need to put that at the 45 range. I don't know why they did that for, or why they do that for. When can we buy that shaker table? I haven't heard from that guy. He was supposed to do the updates and all of that, the upgrades. He lives in Idaho, but I'll have to check in on all of that because they were going to do the upgrades and then get back with me again and all that. So we'll find out though. But anyways, you guys all take care. Have a fantastic week. We'll see you guys next week in Vegas. It'll be a short show. You guys all be safe out there. Get out. Create your own adventures. Appreciate each and every one of you guys. Thanks a bunch. See y'all. Bye.
Good night.
Jack's got a shovel and a dream in his hands, staking claims neath the hot desert sand, chasing the glimmer of gold in the sun. Every hill climbed, it's a battle, but he's won. With friends beside him, he's never alone. Through valleys and mountains, they've made it their home. Treasure comes in the memories we make, in the laughter and stories our friendships create. Gold might be pretty, but it's nothing compared to the joy in the journey, the love that we share. They ride the ATV through the wide open plains, laughing and shouting, forgetting the pains. The wind on their faces, a taste of pure freedom. In the heart of Arizona, they know they'll beat them. Life's a wild ride, they shout out so bold. Jack says you never slow down, you never grow. Treasure comes in the memories we make, in the laughter and stories our friendships create. Gold might be pretty, but it's nothing compared to the joy in the journey, the love that we share. Lots of hills ride, they shout out so bold. Jack says you never slow down, you never grow. Treasure comes in the memories we make, in the laughter and stories our friendships create. Gold might be pretty, but it's nothing compared and the joy in the journey, the love